Well, hello and welcome to today's Wellness Wednesday here on the 60 Up platform. I'm Kathy Stevens and we are in holiday countdown. So we have to get ourselves ready for a lot of celebration. Sometimes comes along with a little stress and anxiety, and there's nothing better than staying on schedule with your routine to avoid or mitigate some of that holiday stress that we all experience. It could be something really small like being stuck in traffic, or something big like having to deal with added debt or other things that might bring your holiday spirit down. But my job is to bring your holiday spirit up. And we're going to do that today in a couple of ways. So to prepare for today's workout, I'm going to first go over some of the various equipment I'd like you to have. And let me know if you're in by putting a little comment or just a little thumbs up. That way I know that you're here in the room. And as always, you can do the workouts live, or they will also be posted on YouTube so you can catch them later if you're out shopping or wrapping or doing whatever you do during the holiday season. So what are we going to need for today's workout? And then we're going to discuss a little bit about some ways to get rid of anxiety during the holidays. Quick little tips that we can use, and we'll practice here in the workout. We obviously are going to need our 60 up board, and as you notice, I have a short tube attached to one side only. We'll use that in our flexible strength format today. What is flexible strength? Flexible strength means that we're going to circuit between things that work our balance, our strength, and our mobility or flexibility for a more kind of balanced, relaxed workout. What else would I like you to have? If you happen to have a set of dumbbells, or even just one dumbbell, you notice I have, along with my holiday wear, I have two sizes. This is a 5-pound, this is about a 2-pound, because that way I'm prepared. If it's too much load, I can easily switch over. Now, if you don't have weights available, then I'm going to give you a second as I'm talking to run over and pick up a soup can, which is light, but it still gives you some resistance so that you can mentally put a little bit more of that isometric or dynamic contraction in gear, or a water bottle, full water bottle. These are about 16 ounces, so it does add some resistance. You will need water just for your workout, so make sure you also have, if you're going to use your water bottle as a weight, then make sure you've got some spare water to the side to use for your break, your water break. Now, I told you that today what I wanted to talk about a little bit were some techniques that we can use when we are trying to mitigate a little bit of stress during the holidays or any time. I'm just checking to make sure that I'm live because I don't see anybody in the room. So let's make sure that you are seeing me. Anybody out there? Give me a thumbs up. All right, well, let's get going. We are taping, so either way, you're going to be able to catch me later today if you're not here at 9 a.m. So breath exercise is such a wonderful way to sometimes calm your body to get you ready for what you're about to do, or to slow your body down at periods of time where maybe you're just feeling a little anxiety or overwhelmed. And so I'd like to open up today with a little breath wake up, or what I'll call breath warm up. You want to think about breathing in through the nose. And as you breathe in, you want to feel your lungs descend, your rib cage kind of expand, and a belly breath. So as you inhale through the nose, you want it to be deep enough where you feel an expansion through the diaphragm. The diaphragm will contract, and down below the abdominal wall will expand. And then you want to slowly hold it and then exhale, pushing it out through the mouth and or nose, or both. Breathe in with the nose, out with the mouth and or nose. And contracting now the abdominals to help aid in getting rid of all the air that you have expanded that torso with. Now, we're going to do it to a certain count which will help ensure that you have maximum benefit from your deep breath. We're going to breathe in for 3 counts. We're going to hold the breath for 3, and then we're going to slowly let it out for 6 counts. Are you ready to try this with me? All right, let's do this. Remember, this is just our lung wake up, and it's also great because it's a great way to increase that volume of oxygen and air, which can stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system to help relax you and reduce anxiety naturally. How wonderful is that? They say that if you can find about 20 minutes in the day to just sit quietly and breathe deeply like this, you can really make a huge change in your state of stress and anxiety. I know 20 minutes is a long time. We're not going to go 20 minutes or we'd run out of workout time. But we are going to now practice our breath as a warm-up, and then as we cool down, we'll come back to this technique again. So place your hands right around your rib cage so you can feel when this belly or belt line expands. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale and take a deep breath through the nose. 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Hold that deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Exhale. One more time. Inhale deep through the nose. Expand that belt line. Hold it. And exhale. Compress it. And resume normal breathing. Now that's just 3, but did you already feel a little extra oxygen lift to your brain? I hope so, because now we're going to get up and warm up for the flexible strength workout. So we are going to have a little background beat. We're going to get moving, and we'll come back and use that technique again when we are cooling down today. So here we go. Flexible strength. I hope you're all ready and willing to work out hard today. All right. Standing up nice and tall to the back side of your 60-up board. Let's go ahead and put your hands on your handles. And let's just get nice and comfortable with the sway motion right to left. I'm letting the heel come up on the foot of the leg that I'm leaning away from. So I'm starting to warm up the feet, the toes, the arches, the ankles. Just lift and point that toe onto the floor. Lean side to side. Push your hip a little forward with this to open up that hip flexor, stretching down the front of the thigh. A little mobility warm up for our flexible strength today. Side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now sit back slowly into your hips, flat back, bend the knees, and then stand up nice and straight. Notice my feet are about shoulder width apart. Lead with the hips back behind you, and then bring them forward. Really warming up through the thigh muscles. Back of the leg stretches. Hips go to the back wall. Flat back on the way forward. Squeeze a little bit in the glutes on the way back tall. There we go. 2 more. This should feel good at the hip joint, down the back of the legs. And last one. Sit back with the hips and then pull them forward. Nice. Now from here, we're going to take and push one foot up. So the toe is up. And I'm just going to sit back into an angle here. Stretching the hips, stretching the hamstring, stretching the calf. Hold it and breathe. Now pivot your body and do the same thing to the other side. Pull the toe up, sit back through the hip. Feel a nice lengthening sensation down the back of that right leg and calf muscle. Nice. Bring it back to the center. Now from here, let's rise up onto our toes and then back into the heels. Up onto the toes and back into the heels. Feel that strength as you lift up with the heels and that stretch as you sit back and lift the toes. That's a great combo for flexible strength. You strengthen those calves and then you stretch them. Good. 2 more times. Up and back. Last one. Up and back. Nice. Now walk the feet in a little bit, toes and heels towards the center. Now stand up nice and tall. Let's do a nice circle hip action, right then left. Just warming up that hip joint. Keep your hands on your poles and your chest forward and let that leg freely circle outward and around. Good job. Again. Two more. Last one. And now bring the right knee up and hold it right above the red ball and just push out and in from the knee. Push out and in. You're going to feel a strengthening sensation down that thigh, but you're also going to feel tension in the standing leg as you balance on the floor. Just kick out like you're kicking a ball. In, out, in, out. One more. Now take that leg behind you and put it on the floor. And then do a nice little lunge. Just bend both knees and lift. Again, feeling the strength of the movement as you stimulate those thigh muscles. Down and up. Bend both knees, keep the head high, the chest lifted. You're also going to feel a little stretching in that thigh. Good. Again. Last two. Last one. And then slide the feet together. Now lifting the other knee up, same thing, balancing on the right, pressing or kicking with the left, out and in. Nice deep breath, head up high, press and bend. Feel that strength in that thigh, feel that balance and stability in that hip. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, place it behind you into a lunge position and then give me a nice stationary lunge up and down. Keep going. Nice. Give me a couple more. I'm just going to turn this down a bit. Good. Keep going. Lunging up and down. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Slide the feet together. Now from here, one arm up and over. And same arm, we'll do this several times. Up and over and back behind you. Opening up that shoulder girdle. Opening up the side of the body. Inhale and exhale. Creating a nice C of the letter C, the shape of the C, as you reach over the head. Good. Breathe throughout the movement pattern. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Bring that arm back to the center. Other side. Curve that body like the letter C. Over and back. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Feel a nice deep stretch down the side of the body, through the shoulder, as we loosen and limber up for the workout. Again. 2 more. Last one. And then bring that arm back to that pole. Now just roll those shoulders around. Get rid of any upper back or neck tension. Good. Nice deep breath still. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Hold the shoulders downward now. And look behind your right, your center, your left. Just twist that head, right, center, left. Good, you've got this. Again. Breathing. Bring it center. Now tilt it. Ear towards the shoulder, center, and ear towards the other shoulder. Good. Still keeping that body nice and tall, stacked up from heels to shoulders. Two more. Last one. And center it out. Now let's walk in place. Just nice soft steps behind your board. Let's get that blood pumping and circulating a little bit. Good. Feel how the board rocks a little naturally as you lift one foot than the other. Good. We've got this. Now see if you can lift a little higher. So really think about getting that foot up like you're going to step up and over something. Maybe get in the bathtub. Lift. And you'll notice that the board will naturally rock a little bit side to side as you bear your weight differently from right to left and left to right. Stand tall. You might feel that heart rate start to elevate a little, which is good because that helps to further warm up the body for the rest of the workout. Here we go. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. And now let's step up, right foot on 2, left foot on 2, and just rock a little side to side. Play with that shift of weight. Feel the knee bend, the foot bear the weight. That's it. Keep going side to side. Continue your flow. Excellent. Nice and smooth. Now let's add a little bit of that flexibility and mobility to our sway. So I'm going to take my arm on the right side and I'm going to reach up and over as I continue to rock. Just adding a little momentum, almost like I'm throwing something over the fence. Throw it over, rock it back. See how that little bit of sway gives you a little more range or momentum to the range in the chest and the shoulder. That's it. Keep going. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. We're going to switch sides. So take the other arm down and get ready to launch that arm back behind you and then throw the stone over the fence right there. Good. Try to work it out so there's a nice fluid timing between the legs and the arm. That's it. Deep breath. Excellent. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, hands to the poles. Now, let's center out. Put your feet on 2 and 2. Go back for the power squat. So slide back with your hips. Keep your weight in your heels and then pull forward and tighten your glutes on the way up. Sit back. Imagine there's a chair behind you and you're trying to touch your tailbone down to the seat of the chair. See how low you can go. Working on strength and balance here. Try to keep that board as centered as possible. Notice my hands are sliding down the poles as I go into the squat, but that I'm keeping my chest up, my chin up, my spine long and strong. Excellent. You should start to feel this in those leg muscles. Oftentimes squats don't need much more than just your body weight to elicit a nice strength response. Here we go. Sit back and up, and back and up. Hopefully you're starting to feel some fatigue building in those thigh muscles or hip muscles. We're going to take the last one down to power it out. What's powering it out? It's a little pulse at the bottom of the move, which is going to elicit more fatigue. If you're not already feeling it, you'll feel this. Good. Hips up and down just an inch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rock it out. All right, how'd you feel? Did you feel that? I hope so. You want to feel the muscles getting tired or fatigued. And remember, with any workout, if it's too much, just back off a little. Don't do as many reps or reduce the range of motion and avoid pain of motion. All right, here we go. In 8, shaking it off a little with our rock. 5 more, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now walk the feet in, flexible strength. We started with some strength, so now let's find some flexibility. From here, I want you to slide that leg back, lean in and down. Good, other side, slide back. You're gonna feel a natural stretch down the back of the leg that you're standing on, and hopefully a little stretch in the front of the thigh of the leg that's going behind you. So just teeter-totter forward and lift that leg to a comfortable height. Now by comfortable, I mean you want to feel a little sense of stretch and contraction in the hip, but you don't want to feel any tension in the back, the lower back, so don't go too high. Be balanced. Now on this case, I am leaning in towards my front of my poles. Normally we say to stay behind the poles, but with a stretch like this, you can go a little forward. Nice. You've got it. Couple more. Out. One more. Awesome. All right, rock it out. Go wide. Plie style. Toes out, heels in. Realign your feet. That's it. Again. Ease it out. Now we're going to pivot to the right. So pivot your feet. Now you're in a lunge position. Continue rocking through the board so we keep some nice blood flow going. Some nice reactive contraction going through the legs, the feet, the toes, the heels, the thighs, the hips. That's it. Here we go. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now balance out. Back heel up. We take it to the lunge lift. So bend both knees and try to balance that board. It's going to get a little shaky. Do what you can. Bend both, extend both. That's it. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, focusing on those leg muscles. Drop, lift. 4 more times. Are you feeling fatigue in those thighs? Hips. Hold it and pulse at the bottom. So this again is a finishing movement to help bring a greater level of fatigue to the muscles we're targeting, the legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step the feet together. Now hinge forward and roll up. So you're going to feel a nice stretch down the back side of the body as we mobilize the spine. Notice I have one hand on my pole so that I'm comfortable. My board is bottomed out so I can really just enjoy the sensation of stretch through the back of the hips, the legs, and roll through the spine. Good. Again, inhale, deep breath. Exhale. Again. 2 more. Last one. All right, now from here, let's step off our board and hopefully your weights are nearby. Anybody have your weight nearby? So remember, if you're late, you could use a water bottle, you could use a soup can, or you can use a dumbbell. We're gonna work our shoulders. Face forward with one hand on the pole to the right side. Bring your weight or whatever it is you're using up on your shoulder, and from here we go up, down. Rise up onto your heels, push one arm up overhead, up, down. Now, as you're working the upper body and lower body, the heart rate may elevate a little bit, so feel free to slow down if you need to. And if you don't have a resistance to use, just do the movement. It's still working those calves and shoulder mobility. That's it. Try to keep that shoulder working without pain so you can reduce the range of motion if it's causing any pain. Up, down, up, down. Breathe. 4 more times. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it down. Let it go. Awesome. Now go ahead and put that weight down for a second. Hopefully you've got a chair nearby, and then face in on your board. And we're just going to do a simple step up. Ready? So up, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Up, 2. Now try to make it a little bigger step. If you're comfortable with that, get a little further on the board. See if you can step into the middle, but make sure you're careful on the way back, that you clear that board with that first step back. Up, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, down. 4 more. 4. Good. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more, and hold here in the center, center out, and rock with your feet, heels and toes, heels and toes. That's it. Stay tall and tight through your navel and belt line, through your hips and glutes. Rock with the feet, forward and back. Breathe, balance, be tall. Again. You've got this. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, step 1 forward, 1 back to our stationary lunges on the opposite side. Ready? Lift the back heel up, and then just bend both knees and extend. Down and up. Try to center that board. Keep that chest high. Keep the head over shoulders. Bend both knees as equally as you can. Nice. Drop down, lift up. Drop down, lift up. Head high. Chest up. Four more. 3, 2. Now stay in the down and pulse it out. Working on those hips and thighs. Chin up, chest up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feet together. Come to the front. Come down and roll through. So here's where, again, we work a little more on the flexibility of it, down the back of the legs and through the spine. The board is grounded on the left. Roll, take your time. Notice how I have this hand to pull support so that I feel very comfortable taking it through the full range of motion. Flat back. Round out. Good. Inhale, take it slow. Exhale. Woo, good job. Couple more. Last one. Step off. Now, let's get some water real quick before we do the other side with the weight. That way you can take a second and get a little break. Hey, Pat. Hey, Doug. What can I do to get in? Are you guys here? Can you help me? What's happening? I'm not sure. I'm live, but I'm seeing some comments here. Oh boy, the wonders of technology. I hope you see me. Well, we'll keep going. All right, so I'm not going to stop because I know that, oh, Doug says he figured it out. Not sure what we were doing wrong, Doug, but I see you're here, so that's thumbs up. Water break. You never know. You always got to be a little prepared. So grab your weight again. Now remember, you don't have to use the weight. It just greatly accelerates what we're doing if you do. Hold on to the left handle, place the weight over into your left hand, and then from here, we're going to just go up and down so that outer arm is pushing to the ceiling as you rise up onto your toes, working the shoulder, the upper back, the calves. Now sometimes you might have some mobility issues in your shoulder. I know this is my sticky shoulder. It doesn't go quite as high as the other side. And so I just work with what I've got, push up as high as I can, but still maintaining good posture and also staying away from any pain. Up and down. Tighten your glutes as you go up too. That's it. Keep breathing, lift and lower. So in today's workout, we're doing strong strength moves and nice flexible stretching movements, combining them together for what I like to call flexible strength. Lift up and down. And we are using some other devices. If you happen to have dumbbells, that's great. If not, soup cans, water bottles work, or just the weight of your arm. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and then last one. Go ahead, put that weight down. I'm gonna put mine on the couch over here. Face in, step up. Oh boy, I've got my tubing in the way a little bit here. So I'm gonna step up a little bit on the diagonal. Here we go. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up. And then I'm gonna try stepping a little further, striding out a little bit more, but being aware that I make sure I step all the way back onto the ground. Up, 2, back. Good. Up, 2, back. You got this. Chin and chest up. Lift and back. 4 more. And back. 3. Back. Last 2. And then we're going to stay up in the middle, so come up and face center. Awesome. Back to the center. Easy rock, right and left. Push with your arms a little. Shift through the feet. Chin up, chest up. Good work. You got it. Back, out, back. Heels pop up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now center balance. Try to hold that board in the center. Scoot your feet so that it's equally on either side of that center red line. Now hold tight, and from here, take the right leg up, tap, tap, drop. Left leg up, tap, tap, drop. Balance, hit one pole, hit the other. You can go in first or out first, whatever you like. Let's cross first. Cross, out, and drop. Lift, cross. Try to keep that board quiet underneath you as you work through that hip mobility and that stability. So the leg you're standing on is having to fire to stabilize you. The leg you're moving is mobilizing across the midline and back. Good. Again, stay tall, stay strong. Excellent. Lift, tap, tap, and step. Lift, tap, tap, down. Up, cross, open, drop. That's it. Keep that head high. Keep that chest lifted. Couple more. Last one. Good work. All right, now turn to the side you have your tubing on. Now maybe you didn't do the tubing. It's okay if you didn't, then just turn to one side and you're gonna imagine you've got the tube. So you hold the tube, you lean in and pull up. Lean in and pull up. So we're doing a deadlift through the hips and an upright row with the arms. Flat back the whole way. So you'll notice my hips kind of bow back as I let my arms drop, and then they pull up as they come forward. So hips forward, arms up. Try to keep the elbows level or parallel to the floor at the top of the move. That's it. Now if you need to hold on, you could just do one arm. But if you're doing one arm, then after a few reps, make sure you do the other arm, or you'll feel a little imbalanced. Good. Keep going. I prefer both, but again, you want to feel safe and steady, so one arm is fine as well. Maybe do 2 reps on each and switch in between. That's it. Inhale, exhale. Lead with the hips. Don't round the back. Again, feeling the strength of the movement and also the stretch in the movement. Good. Again, down and up and down and up. One more, down. Well, let's do 2 more so we get 2 on each side if you were doing one arm. Awesome. Okay, put that handle back on. Slide to the front again and rock 2 and 2. Feet forward, chin up, chest up. Just ease it out. Heels up, knees bending. Good. You've got this. All right, let's speed it up. Push, push, push. Just get that blood flow pumping through those legs. Feel that added contraction as you bend the knees a little more and push a little more firmly with those heels to generate that faster rocking action. Let's go, go, go. Chest up, chin up. Excellent. Awesome. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Stand up nice and tall. Walk the toes in and the heels in. Toes in, feet together. All right, balance. Calf raise, slowly down. Calf raise, slowly down. Try to keep your board really stable, right in the center. It's okay to look down occasionally to make sure your feet feel centered on the board. But then lift up tall and Think about tightening all the way up the legs, through the pelvis, through the spine. Tighten up the entire body towards the ceiling. Lift up, chin parallel to floor. Come back. Lift up, tighten your core, and back. Lift up. You've got this. 2 more. Rise up tall, back. Last one, rise up. Now, come forward by hinging at the hip. All right, are you here? Hold it. Let go with the right hand and just sweep it out forward and back. Try not to hit the pole. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Maintain that line through the spine and straight legs. Reach. Steady that board. Try to keep your back flat. 4 more times. 4. Feel the strength in the core. 3. Maintain it. 2. 1. Bring it back to handle. Drop and roll. So let's release that tension in the back with a nice spinal roll. Up top, yes, your board is going to rock around a little bit. That's okay. Let it just do its thing and react to it. You are in control. Stay in control. Last one. Now hold it. Left hand ready. Sweep out, back. So this is just kind of teasing not only the flexibility factor behind your legs, but also the core strengthening as you maintain that long line through your spine. And of course the mobility in the shoulder girdle too. Thumbs up. Lift, back. So with flexible strength, a lot of stuff is going on at one time. We got balance, we got stretch, we got mobility, we got stability and strength, all in one move. Here we go. 4 and 3 and 2. And then we're going to roll that spine again. So drop down and roll up. Nice. Let the board react to that shift as you roll. Sometimes this might make you feel a little imbalanced. That's okay. You're steady. You've got stuff to hold on to. Just let your body react. Again. One more time. Awesome. All right. Now step down, off with one foot, then the other. Let's go back and grab your weight that you maybe put down, or your water bottle, or your soup can. We're going to now hold on to the right handle with your left arm. You're going to step up on the board with that leg, which should be your left leg. Now the right arm is going to reach and row. Reach and row. Reach and row. Pulling with those back muscles. Allow your knee to bend and extend a little as you're reaching and rowing if you like. That board is going to stay pretty grounded to the right side. Pull that elbow back. Keep that head up. Keep that chest up. Now remember, if you don't happen to have dumbbells or some type of handheld resistance, water bottle, soup can, just do the movement without the resistance. It's still adding mobility, stability, and strength. Here we go. Reach and row. Think about your posture here. Don't let your back round. In 4 and 3, 2. Now hold here, right here in the front, and open out away from your thigh and back in again. Just stay here. This leg's going to get a little hot, that front thigh. The back of the shoulder on one side is firing. Keep that spine strong. Keep that line long. Here we go. Out, in, out. Don't let your head or shoulders or back move around. Here we go. Out, in. 2 more. Last one. All right, now come up onto the board. So I'm on this foot. I'm going to curl the arm so the palm is facing the ceiling. Holding the elbow at my side, I'm going to curl the dumbbell towards my chest without moving my spine. And then If I want to challenge this, I'm going to allow the back heel to come up, mimicking what the arm is doing. So curl and drop. Stay tall. Working the bicep, working the hamstring, working the standing leg balance. Inhale, exhale. You've got this. Head high, over shoulders, chest up. Beautiful. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now hold here. Bring this knee up and balance. Take the arm behind and imagine you could pound the back wall. So working the tricep from a balanced position. I'm going to turn a little more side so you can see what my arm is doing. It's out behind me. Out. Stay back there with your elbow. Breathe. Work that tricep. Open up that chest. Balance on that one hip. Don't let that standing leg start to bow out. Stay tight in that side hip and glute. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, come back to center. Take this arm and just circle it around. Let the weight act as a traction if you've got a weight in your hand. So notice how I'm kind of holding the weight between my fingers, and then I'm doing a shoulder roll. And I'm just trying to allow that arm to traction down and back, mobilizing that shoulder girdle. Good. Now from here, I'm going to pivot just a little bit, lean over and do what I call a pendulum swing. Again, mobilizing and causing some traction in that arm and shoulder girdle. Notice that my back is staying nice and long and strong and in line with the head. And then I let that weight just tug a little bit. Tug on that shoulder. Mobilizing, stretching. Excellent. 2 more. Last one. Turn around. All right. Start it over. So put the right foot up on the board, left side. Lean in for the bent over row. Reach, row. And if you want, you can add some leg bending. That's up to you. Row. Down, up. Put that weight forward, pull that weight back. Good. Now, if you find that you're not in a real comfortable position or stance, by all means take a second to readjust. You want to be able to keep your head and your spine steady as you work the limbs. Again, bend, pull, bend, pull. We got this. Keep breathing. Down, up. You're going to feel that back muscle, that bicep muscle, that shoulder, those legs. 4 more. 3, 2. Now stay down in that front lunge, opening out with the arm to the side. You're going to feel this through the hip and thigh of the front leg, and of course through the back of the shoulder of the arm that's moving. You can hold your pole or you can hold your thigh like I am right now. The board should be grounded. Breathe it. Excellent. 2 more. All right, come up tall. Let's go. Down, up. Now, remember on this one, we're going to add a hamstring curl for balance if you like. Bicep curl, elbow stays close to the rib cage. Chin and chest up. You can keep it quiet on the lower body if you want, or add that little curl. Up to you. Inhale and exhale. That's nice. So that bicep start to burn a little or get fatigued. Keep that standing leg steady. Don't let the hip bow out. 4 more times. 4, head high. 3, 2, 1. Now cock it back and just extend it back behind you. Now you can lean into a lunge if you're comfortable there. Get a little more height on that elbow. Good. The other thing you can do is balance with the knee up, but make sure that arm is extending behind you. Your choice. So, press from a lunge and lean in, or stand tall and press from tall posture. Ooh, I'm feeling it. 4 more times. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. All right, let's go ahead and put that weight down towards the ground and shrug it around. Release it. Let the head of the dumbbell face the floor. Roll that shoulder. See here what it looks like from the front. Take a nice deep breath. Ooh, boy, this hour has tick-tocked fast. All right, now lean in and give me that pendulum swing forward and back with the arm and weight. Try to think of the weight tractioning that arm down as you just let it flow front and back. You can make a circle action out of it if you like. Some people prefer this roundabout pendulum swing. Whatever feels good on your shoulder girdle. Mobilize it. Keep your back though in nice neutral posture. Head and neck in alignment with the rest of that spine. Good. 4 more. And 3 and 2 and 1. Come on up. Unhinge. Get rid of that weight and let's get some water. Good work. Excellent. All right, I'm going to come back towards you. If you have a chair nearby, let's pull it out. Give ourselves some nice relaxation and stretch since this is about holiday stress reduction. So we wouldn't be doing a good job if we didn't leave you feeling nice and relaxed, right? All right. Pat is saying she cannot see this, so I'm not sure what I did wrong or what you might be doing wrong, but I will check it when I finish and see that it's posted, Pat, so that you can do it after the fact. All right, we're gonna slow things down a bit. Hopefully you guys are all feeling good and had a great workout with me. Today's flexible strength. All right, so I'm just gonna sit up nice and tall, straighten up my tree a little bit. Got kind of crooked there. All right, so sitting in a chair with the feet just in comfortable position in front of you. I'm just gonna move my chair so you can see what's happening here. I'm just gonna inhale up, fill up those lungs, and exhale it around. Go back to that deep breathing, but this time adding an arm rotation. Up, inhale, exhale. This next time, allow your body to pivot a little or rotate in the direction of that arm circle. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, up and around. 2 more. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Inhale up, exhale down. Bring it to the center. Now forward and through. So forward and roll through. Again, I'm going to pivot to the side so you can see what I'm hoping you can do is come forward with a flat back and then roll through the spine again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale through. Using that deep breathing method. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We're using about a 3 count pace in either direction. Soon we're going to add that hold that we did in the beginning, but not just yet. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And sit tall. Now, from here, grab the sides of your chair or your hands and lean in. And now we'll practice that slow, deep breath from this position as you stretch the chest. Inhale for 3. Hold it for 3. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 3. Hold it for 3. Exhale for 6. Once more, inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Now bring the body up to seated posture. Put one hand on the chair and reach over. Inhale for 3. Hold for 3. Exhale for 6. Other side. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Hold it. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. And exhale it. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000. Very good. Did you hang out there for me? Let's try it again. This time I won't count so much. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Again to the right. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Take that extra time, it's almost twice the length, to blow all the air out, okay? Let's grab one leg and pull it up onto the thigh. Feeling a stretch back in the hip. We did a lot of hip and thigh work. So let's go ahead and circle that ankle at first. Just kind of release, get that knee to drop down a bit. Sit up nice and tall, so spine is up nice and straight, head over shoulders. And then we're gonna come forward and stretch without rounding the back. Inhale for 3. Hold it for 3. Exhale fully for 6. And ease out of it. Good job. Let's try that again. Rock this out a little bit. Ease into a nice stretch for the inner thigh and hip. Hold it down. Lean in with a long, strong spine. Inhale for 3. Hold it. Exhale slowly and fully. And release. Drop that foot to the floor. Pick up the other leg. Start by just mobilizing the ankle and trying to drop that knee down without the hips becoming too unleveled. Sitting up nice and tall, flex forward at the hip, and inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and unhinge. Again, ease it out a little bit. See if you can add a little range of motion to that downward stretch in that hip joint. Now hold it down and lean in for a deep breath. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale slowly and fully. And bring it back to the center. Placing that foot on the ground. Now, sitting up nice and tall, let the feet come a little wider. Press one shoulder in rotation across. Inhale. Exhale. Push deeper. A different technique. Inhale, round the back. Exhale, press the back forward. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And center out. Now we'll do the same thing to the other side. Cross rotate. Inhale. Exhale, push forward. Flatten the back. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and nose. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And bring yourself back to the center. Now walking the feet and knees together. Sitting up nice and tall. Hands at the belly. Let's take one more series of that nice deep breath. So inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale slow and full. Inhale. Hold. Exhale fully. One more time. Inhale. Fill up the belly. Hold it. Exhale. And resume normal breathing. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the arms up and over. Pull up to the ceiling and stretch tall. Let it float down. And just release any stress and tension to the ground. And hopefully today, if you had a chance to do this, you feel more stressed, less, and refreshed. Thank you for joining me today. I will check in, and of course I will post this on YouTube, so if you missed it, you'll still be able to do my holiday de-stressing flexible strength workout. Don't forget, you'll see Dan here tomorrow on Thursday, and of course every Tuesday. Try to stay on holiday track. Don't miss your workouts. They're more important than ever during the hustle and bustle of the holidays. Signing out, Kathy Stevens. Thank you for joining me on Wellness Wednesday. Mwah.